guys, and I'm shooting this at the beginning at the end. For once, I got it to run. It's all in, wired up, and done. As you've seen, somehow the only video clip that was running at the time was this camera. And with that being said, let's get into it. I'll show you guys what I did. Hello YouTube, it's Jack, the RwdyAudi taxi, and we are in my garage today. Why are we in my garage? Well, it's finally time. I got my motor reassembled, everything's good on it. Here's what we know to get everybody caught up. This engine, I blew up. How did I blow it up? Well, I blew it up doing this burnout. Let's see if I can actually figure out how to cut to a clip now. So after doing that burnout, I drove the car one more time and I thought something was really funky with it. I knew the clutch was slipping really bad and it was time to take it out. I had to take it out, I had to put a clutch in it. I was getting ready actually to go to Wookiees in the Woods, and that was this past April, just past it. I ended up not driving at Wookiees. I trailered my car down there, flat-towed my car down there, and then turned around, spent the entire week down there, couldn't figure out what was going on with the car, and got it back home. Well, once I got it back home, I started digging into it a little bit and found that the engine was... I found out that the engine was actually off about 2.5 teeth. The cams were in sync, but the crank had jumped somehow. I don't know what happened. I don't know when it happened. Fast forwarding to July, that's when I found all that out. Took the engine out, proceeded to take the engine out of the car, and we are now where we're at. Now, this engine needs to go in. It is 1:03. I should be able to get the thing in the car in about an hour, and most of it hooked up or wired up. We have no front axles or anything to put in the car. Less of going and picking up oil and a filter fresh filter for it. It'll be all 100. It'll be all in. So I figured I should probably give a quick walk around also. Here's my car. Right. I know my mirror's broken. I know. I've got a set of silver ones for it. It's just a basic A6. I have cut the tower support out here, and when we go to put this engine back in, you'll understand the ridiculous amount of room that you pick up from it. It is just absurd. I so far haven't had any real structural problems as far as twisting, cracking, pulling, things of that nature. I think that if you do this to your car, your weld should definitely look better, hopefully better than mine. And there's a seam. So what I did was I cut mine a little bit taller, and then just rolled the seam over and then tried to weld the two together. It's worked so far. It doesn't look that great, but it is what it is. So, oh well. The motor's 100% bolted in the car, and now it's time to put the shifter assembly in so that we can then put the drive shaft in. So we're gonna get that done, and then we'll check in again. Alright, so we got the drive shaft. We got the shift linkage all installed. So all we just got to do is put the axle bolts back in here. And I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to see this, so I do apologize. Hey guys, we're back. Kind of humidity levels going up a little bit. So I got the car all ready to go. I vacuumed it all out. And cleaned off my seat some. And we're going to stick it back in the garage, and then I enlisted my neighbors. They're going to help me push the car inside so we can work in the air conditioning. Alright, now it's time for an update here. So I got the car inside. It's kind of a tight fit, but it works. It's inside. It is now 4:03. And I think we started around 1 o'clock. So I think we're not doing too bad. We're doing pretty good. I told the wife I was gonna take care of a couple things while she's off. So we're gonna go ahead and go take care of that, and then we'll come back out here and get back on this. Yeah, it's really not that much more work. So if I push hard, I could probably get this done before 10 o'clock tonight, before I go to bed. I'll be back and we'll get this thing done. Alright, so it's time for an update, and this is my son. How you doing? How was those lap times? Wow, is that thing just all over the place? Is it a handful? Oh, what a mess. You want to go again? You gonna go another round? Here you go, you ready? Alright, dude. Go. Go. Hello YouTube, it's Jack, RwdyAudi. I'm tired as hell. This is day 2 of a 2-day event we started yesterday. Now we gotta bleed the clutch, so I needed to get my best man. It's my boy Jacob. Check out his IG tag. This kid will ride a wheelie on anything. Alright, go ahead and start pumping it up. My clutch is all the way down there, so we got everything in. Oil's in it, fuel's in it. Hey, what? Does it stick to the floor? It's okay.
I can't even pull it up.
Put your toe under it. Alright. Hold on. Alright. Start pumping it. It's going to be a pain in the butt. So, kind of about as much as it's going to be for me to get down here. So, I'm going to set you guys down and see if this will... Beware. This pedal play is real. What are you doing down there, dude?
It's not touching all the way now.
Oh, that's a good thing. That means we're starting to get pressure. Whatever. Alright. And we're back. Okay, so this is day 2. I got my trusty companion Jacob with me. We've got oil in it. We just got done bleeding the clutch. We know we got fuel. We hooked up a ground strap. I disconnected the MAF right now just because I'm going to see if we can get it to run on mat pressure because nothing else is hooked up. Should probably take that out of there. Take that out of there. The ground strap down here is hooked up. So I think the only thing left now is to hook up the battery. I do got to fix... I do need to solder up this wire here and put on some vacuum tubes, but for all intensive purposes, we should be able to fire it up. So we're going to turn this camera on here. Jacob, go slide that seat for SD card full. All right, that's not gonna get that. So let's go hook up this battery. You get in the keys up here.
Oh, I'm turning it on.
Are you opposed to that?
Yes.
All right, first things first, put the windows down. Turn the car on, and let's put the windows down. Just click it once. I think the fuel pump might try to prime, so I'm going to check for leaks. Oh, the key is on. Oh, ha ha. I'm over here trying to get him to turn the key on. He's got the key on. But we got this cool little thing up here called a relay. Hey, give it hell now. Don't try to crank it. All right, roll the windows down. No leaks. How much voltage do we got? 12.4 volts. All right. Push the clutch down. Here. Slide up. You, as you're trying to gangster lean. All right. Push the clutch down. Crank it up. Take two. All right. Jacob can't do this.
I'm literally holding in the clutch.
Stop. Get out.
So now what's wrong?
I don't know. Not yet.
Not enough voltage.
Maybe that, or I forgot something. I don't think I forgot anything.
Well, your vacuum line isn't still connected.
Oops. Oh, ha, ha. We might have some relays not plugged in underneath that.
Are they plugged in?
Well, that's what I'm gonna check. So it's cranking and cranking, and I think I might be missing a couple relays when I was doing some other diagnosis on this. Ignore my fuck of wiring right now. Trust me, this car does have a few things missing out of it. So we're gonna find some relays and try this again here. Oh yeah!
It sounds real.
Yeah, I don't like not having the map. So, we know it runs. Now the question is there anything under the ground, underneath of it, that may have caused any leaks? Alright. Moment of truth here. That's brake fluid.
Oh no.
That's alright, that's from the clutch. So far nothing on that side. So far nothing on that side. I think we're in business, guys. Say hi, Sparko. Hi, Sparko. Sparko's an Antoinette White Shepherd. He's a Turkish herding dog. He's my baby. Yes, his name is Sparko, like the seats. I know I have a bride seat. Don't judge me. So, he's an awesome puppy. Yeah, awesome puppy. Yes, yes, yes. Awesome. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You love some pudding.